Hey, hello. I want to take a moment to talk about Black Lives Matter. And I'm not talking about, in this particular instance, I'm not talking about any group or movement called Black Lives Matter. I'm talking about the words Black Lives Matter. For some reason, this small phrase upsets a lot of people, okay? Because they think, well, all lives matter. Yes, that's the point. All lives matter. Okay, all lives matter. Black lives matter. Okay? Let me ask you something. When you hear about the police breaking into a home in the middle of the night and without saying who they are, even if they said who they are, okay? And them killing the woman that lives there, what do you think about? What do you think? What comes to your mind? Are you thinking, how is this something that happens in this country? Are you thinking, well, I'm pretty sure they would give my family the benefit of the doubt. They would knock or they would hesitate to shoot or something like this, especially if they sprung in on us in the middle of the night. Why are you thinking that? Why do you think they would give you the benefit of the doubt? Is your family white? I don't think like this, okay? It's something I've observed, though. I think, look at this family, look at this couple. They're sleeping in their home in the middle of the night. They hear somebody breaking in. The man grabs a gun, gets off one shot. The woman is killed. Listen, the woman is killed. He never shoots another shot, okay? Who has the restraint in this situation? And I tell you what, if they found one little bit of marijuana in that apartment, that's all we'd be hearing about, that they had drugs. Marijuana is legal in a lot of states now. I'm not saying they do. I don't mean to imply anything other than that would have been used as an excuse. You see what I'm saying? When a man is shot in his back in front of his children, do you think, well, I hope they would have given my family a little bit of leeway. You know what I mean? I'll tell you what, the first thing I saw that upset me, this is going to sound terrible, okay? Nobody's going to jump on my side with this. Well, not a lot of people. I'm sorry, but I cannot remember the young man's name, and that's my fault. I have memory problems, but right around when my kids were in their late teens, there was, I believe he was a 19-year-old young man. He went up to a police car. He reached in. Nothing happened. Okay, nothing happened in the reaching part. He walked away and he was shot in the back, okay? And I thought, that could have been my son, you know? As a mother, you see your sons and they go from being these kind of goofy little gangly guys and they shoot up all of a sudden and their brain is still the same, you know? They're still learning to process things. I would hope that somebody wouldn't shoot my son in the back. You know what I mean? I would hope that if my son's doing stupid things, knucklehead things, maybe they knock him down, maybe they tase him, maybe they whatever. So there's a lot of stuff going on. So there's a lot of people talking about something called virtue signaling, and I looked it up and I kind of think it's where people say certain things just to go along with it, just to look like they have virtues and to I don't know, okay? What I'm saying here is this is not virtue signaling, okay? The stuff I say, I've discussed this stuff for years, since I was a child, and it gets me ostracized. It always has, okay? There's people in my family, not all of them, but who always see me as siding with the wrong side, you know? This is going to upset a lot of people, but, you know, when I was a child growing up, okay, I'm 50, okay? I'm going to be 51 this year. When I would have, when I was in middle school and high school, mostly elementary and middle school, if I had a black friend, okay, that's okay if you have a black friend. You stick up for your black friend, you're suddenly a race traitor. They call you worse names than that, too. People don't want to be around you. Then you're like, what are you saying? I can stick up for white people, but I can't stick up for black people? I can stick up for my white friends and not for my black friends? You see what I'm saying? It's not like that nowadays. At least I hope it's not like that. But this stuff has been going on all my life. It's sad. It's sad that this stuff is still going on. We're all human beings, you know what I mean? And, yeah, alright, I said before I wouldn't talk about political stuff. This isn't political. This is not political. You know why? It's not something to have an opinion on. People, everyone, every individual deserves justice and to feel safe in their home and in their neighborhood. Everyone does, okay? Everyone. Do I think that we should defund the police? I don't understand what all that stuff means, okay? I think there should still be police departments. I lived in a township without police, and it was a nightmare, okay? Like, if we had an emergency, we had to call the state police, and it better be a big emergency because you don't know when they're going to get there. And it just made it let's just say that people took advantage of that, okay? There were people that would harass. There were individuals that would harass other individuals and just make it a nightmare to live there. So I don't know if I said everything I wanted to say. But frankly, I'm tired of all this. I'm tired of it. Why can't we just all behave like human beings, like take care of each other? You know what I mean? Use force only when it's necessary, you know? Only use the amount of force that's needed. And why do so many people not care? I don't understand it. When I see these things, I think, that could be me. But in my mind, I know it can't be me. But it still could be me. That's another human being. That could be me. That's another human being. See what I'm saying? That could be my son. That could be one of my son's friends. You know what I mean? Ugh. So yes, Black Lives Matter. Okay? And guess what? Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter. I'm going to keep on saying it. Are you mad? Think about why you're mad. Think about it. Just think about it.